Hello and welcome to your midweek message. My turn this week. I've been thinking about light and darkness over the last couple of weeks. My sermon topic recently was about not hiding our light under a bushel. Our theme was light at morning prayer this morning, and at the PCC meeting on Monday we were reminded of some words from the beginning of Isaiah chapter 60 about the light of God's glory rising and being a beacon of light for others despite the apparent darkness. It's all rather relevant at the moment. Last week I met with a friend while we were on holiday, and she asked me where my hope was. She has faced and had to deal with some really painful things, so I knew that no glib answer was going to satisfy her. I felt as though my words weren't quite going to do either. So I headed for John chapter 1 and verse 5, which says, "The light shines in the darkness, and the darkness has not overcome it." This is where my hope lies, in this light. There will be darkness, but the light will always be stronger. This light is, of course, Jesus, and nothing, absolutely nothing, is going to stop him, not even darkness itself. Did you know that darkness is nothing? Not just in comparison to Jesus, but literally is nothing. We were thinking about this in our evening celebration recently. But light is made up of particles, or waves, or some kind of wave-particle duality thing, which is a weird mixture of both. But darkness isn't actually a thing. It's simply the absence of light. And so darkness can't put out the light. It can't do anything because it isn't anything. And as we face this second lockdown, as fear and anxiety and loneliness and isolation seem to grow, and as it gets colder, it just feels dark. But hold on, people, darkness is nothing. Jesus is our light, and darkness cannot exist where there is light, especially if darkness isn't actually a thing in the first place. Now, if Jesus is light, it means that he is all the things that light is. He illuminates, he shows the way, gives direction and purpose, reaches all the dark corners, warms us, and can be seen for miles around. In a dark room full of people, we wouldn't know they were there. Bring in the light, and we see that we are not alone. The light shines in the darkness, and the darkness has not overcome it. Basically, the light, Jesus, is here to stay, and he will keep on shining. And nothing at all, not even another lockdown, can stop that, whatever we might feel about it. Someone came into the coffee shop the other day, and he wrote this: "I just felt strongly that having gone there for a good cuppa, that the place is different, with the evidence that God's presence is in the place, and that in the spirit realm it is a beacon or lighthouse that will have an impact in the area and for the area. It's not only the traditional old stone church building, but rather the spiritual presence proclaiming peace and spiritual security or safety, comfort in God's Spirit that is carried through those that are involved in there. It is and will become more and more so in days to come. People in the area will look at it and be able to see the light of direction towards Christ the Saviour, Deliverer and Prince of Peace. With the heart, it is by following the heart of the Lord that the light will shine." Such an encouraging picture of what our coffee shop and our church community is, has been and will continue to be, a beacon directing people to Jesus. I know it's hard. I know that we can feel wobbly about what we're facing, but hold on, friends. Not only does Jesus' light shine for us as individuals and as a church community, but his light shines through us for others. And it never, ever goes out. Looking forward to seeing you at the weekend as we worship together at 9 o'clock, at 10:30, or at 6:30, all on YouTube. But I hope you have a good rest of your week. See you on Sunday.